But what I'm going to be bringing up is, what if there are different classes of powers?
What's this? We're discussing the JJK power system and nobody invited me? Fine, let's talk about it. Now, when it comes to the JJK power system, I believe it has taken inspiration from 4 series. That is Hunter x Hunter, Bleach, the Fate franchise, and finally Naruto. Now, I know in your video you said you don't think JJK has taken any power system inspiration from Naruto. However, I completely disagree. And I'm gonna start with that one. Now, the reason I believe JJK has taken inspiration from Naruto is the existence of hereditary techniques, because to me, all that is essentially Kekkei Genkai. Now, for those of you who don't remember, hereditary techniques and Kekkei Genkai are something you inherit from your family. Both are valued in their respective verses and both are feared in their respective verses. Now, when it comes to taking inspiration from Hunter x Hunter, I think nothing represents this better than the existence of binding vows, because they are very similar in their nature to what Nen contracts do. However, I do believe that binding vows are a little bit more interesting, because a clever sorcerer can actually make use of them and actually gain benefits that are actually disproportional to what they're sacrificing, unlike Nen contracts, which generally tend to be equal in value. Now, when it comes to the inspiration that comes from both Bleach and Fate, they are a little bit tied together. Now, first of all, when it comes to Bleach, the existence of cursed spirits is very similar to the existence of hollows, because as we know, cursed spirits are actually born from the negative emotions coming off of regular people, mostly in Japan. The existence of hollows is created by people who died with regrets and were unable to move on. Those two are relatively similar. But finally, I want to talk about the similarities between domain expansion, Bankai, and reality marbles. Domains essentially take the concept of a reality marble, where it's the manifestation of a sorcerer's inner world, his technique. And it is the absolute pinnacle of power in JJK, much how Bankai is the absolute pinnacle of power for a Soul Reaper in Bleach. But hey, as usual, this is all just my opinion. Let me know what yours is in the comment, like the video, and I wish you big love and have a good day. Bye bye now.